Previously on the House of Glass.
Voices soften, a fractured plea lingering. Take it, take it. The Shaw, our might have been. The voices crash into you, and not as voices, but as visions. Fragments of potential torn from the ether. Futures you might claim.
Well, that was a wild ride. Are you okay?
Are you okay? What are you talking about?
Doug
That felt amazing.
and gives Tessa a hug. He's like,
She was just in the air.
No, this happened to my cousin
Doug.
one time. It starts out as a curse, and then it becomes a blessing.
Through the pain in your neck and the pain in your heart, something's not right. Something doesn't sit right with you. He looks how you remember him. Especially that fateful night when he burned that town down.
The best way that you can thank me is thank me for making the decision to come here. Because this is the best choice we could have ever made. Because now look, we feel so good. Huh? She can fly. I can dance better. This is the best thing that could happen to us, so let's go.
let's place our order. We've got a small leading the charge, Doug not far behind.
Okay, let's go ahead and do initiative.
Max, okay.
13.
Oh, dang it.
Anybody over 20? Ryan?
See, 24.
So you step in, Ryan, and you see this kind of broken down cavern. You can see that it's been some sort of poorly managed workshop with just kind of dregs and whatnot, but you can see Deklin dressed in this strange finery chanting at this brazier, and there's a skeleton held within. Just speaking all sorts of arcane words. He turns and sees you and continues doing what he's doing. And you're up.
Great. I am going to take my movement. So I want to move forward. Yeah, so take me forward, but I want to go to one of these places where I'll have cover. So
Right here?
you can go about to right here. I can go to about right there. So that's perfect. I'll go to that spot, but before I take cover behind it,
Okay.
I'll go ahead and I'm gonna just imagine kind of like a barrage of psychic blades
Okay.
that Ryan does just kind of as he's moving, just
Fancy.
Roll your attacks. Are you doing bonus action attack too?
yes,
Okay.
doing both. 21 to hit on the first, and a 23 to hit on the second.
21 and 23.
Yes, sir.
I'll say they both hit.
Great. Okay. Do I get sneak attack on this?
No, he's aware of you, and there's no
Where he
allies
saw me.
yet.
Okay, cool. All right, so that is first attack is going to be a total of 9 psychic damage,
Okay.
and the second attack is 4 psychic damage.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action to cast a spell.
Oh my goodness.
You see, he kind of takes a minute for just one moment, as he kind of doubles over, and you can kind of see this form of magical light kind of spring around him in like a circle at his feet. He turns and looks at you just, and continues his incantation. That was his legendary action. Tessa, you're up.
Oh my.
So Tessa's gonna try and figure out what the spell was.
Okay. Yeah, make an Arcana check.
Ooh, that's nice.
So that would be a 19.
19.
Nice.
This is a sanctuary spell. He's making it difficult to strike him. You'll have to overcome through willpower in order to harm him.
All right. Through willpower. Well, Tessa's going to try and quickly make her way forward, willfully.
Okay.
And it's a good start.
Are you like girl boss walking or something?
Yeah. Just gotta have the attitude, man. Thanks, Trey. And she's still gonna try and seek coverage, and Was that roughly
right
around?
about there's probably
Yeah.
best you can get. Yeah.
And I'm out of range otherwise for 120 feet is.
You're
as far
within
as I can
120 feet, I think.
go. Okay, well, how about Firebolt?
Okay. Make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save? Okay. Oh no. 7.
You draw your hand forward and begin to cast the incantation to summon fire to burn this fiend. And it's just about to leap from your hand, and you can't do it. You can't do it. Will to strike fizzles. That's your action.
Goodness.
That's your action.
Next up,
The fire just fizzled.
that's what I've got this time. Just gotta believe. I stumbled.
Okay.
Next time.
Performance anxiety.
All right. At the end of your turn, he'll use a second legendary action. Cast another spell.
Desmond, you suck.
This isn't Desmond.
Oh,
This is Deklin.
sorry. Dang it. Deklin, you
Deklin.
suck.
He is going to cast. Oh, let's go. A hold person. He reaches out to you, Tessa, in response. I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
what'd you get? Oh,
5. So as your own will saps, you begin to feel it invaded as foul green fire begins to kind of glow beneath you, and then like a spider web of flame, of green flame, it curls up around your body and your arms and your head, and you are held in place fast. No damage is occurring, but you are currently being held by hold person. Okay, and it is now his turn, and he's going to use all of it to continue his incantation. Okay, Small, you're up.
Small boy. Small's gonna be like, oh, Tessa. He's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's gonna go in front. He does not want you getting hit again. He is like not thrilled with what happened to her. Like, so he's gonna be overly protective. He's gonna pull out his musket.
Okay, I forgot you have a musket.
He's gonna pull it out, and he keeps it loaded, so he's gonna get it, aim, and then fire at him.
What's your dexterity modifier?
Dexterity modifier is a 2.
2. Okay, so you have a +5 to hit with this.
A plus
And that's
5,
as much
okay.
as you could ever have with it.
Here we go. Plus
Make a
5.
wisdom save first.
All right. Wisdom
Oh,
save,
boy.
because we know he has a lot of wisdom.
Yeah.
17.
17. You raise your musket, and then you begin to feel doubt. You begin to feel fear. You begin to feel like this isn't right. You shouldn't do this. This is wrong. You're second guessing everything. It's your care for your friends, your need and your drive to protect Tessa. You push it all away, and you are clear-eyed, and you fire. Roll your attack.
Oh boy. Come on. Here we go. You said plus 5, right? 15.
15. That'll hit.
Ooh. Okay.
Not terribly armored. This guy is.
So Smolder takes out this musket. How do you aim this thing? Then he gets it ready and fires. Barely hits, from what it sounds like.
Great visual.
And 10 damage.
10 damage. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
So you loosely, and you guys just feel it, just the concussive force of the musket echo throughout this chamber. And you wing him good, and you see blood fly. Small, that was your action, movement,
And
all
with
that.
that, you see him touch his tattoos on his arm again, and they kind of slowly light up with hair.
All right. Good deal. At the end of Smol's turn, he's going to take another legendary action.
They're foggers.
I need Iris Doug and Rico to make wisdom saving throws.
Real scar.
Motherfucker.
Wisdom? No problem. Wisdom saving throw?
I'm gonna use
You're gonna turn in your
my
inspiration.
inspiration from last time.
18.
18, okay.
12.
Much better.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's way good.
20.
20.
Dirty
okay.
20.
You guys begin to feel shadows creeping into the area about you. Doug, you see out of the corner of your eye for just the briefest moment something grotesque, something you haven't seen in a while. But you shake it off. It's not real. You've had enough of this mage's illusions. You see Deklin, or not Deklin, you see Desmond crying for your help once more, begging for you, but it rings hollow. It's not him. Something mined your memory to use against you. And Rico. You feel the cold, iron-hard grasp of Lanestia's finest, the Belladins. This was a trap. They've been waiting for you.
The bastards. I knew that it was them.
Leap out of the shadows, grab you both grab you by the arms and are holding you fast. You're coming with us, traitor!
No, leave me alone. It wasn't me.
And you're gonna suffer 5 points of psychic damage. You see Rico freaking out about nothing. He's like, ah! And there's just nothing there.
I swear.
Where did the other damage come from?
That came from his freaking fireball. Oh, no.
No, that was all.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Put
So
10
you should
back.
only
so 10,
be.
10 hit, or no.
You should only be 5 down, whatever that is.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
Yep.
I was looking bad there for a sec.
That's his legendary action. So, Eris, you're up.
All right. How far away is he?
He's in the neighborhood of 150 feet from where you're at.
Okay. Eris is going to move forward, and as she does,
Just estimate, we don't have to be exact.
she's gonna look over, see Tessa struggling, and going to kind of reach out towards you three, and you'll feel this just slight warmth come over you as a violet aura comes about you, and they're all blessed. So you guys can all add D4s to any attack rolls or saving throws.
Sweet.
Is that an ongoing thing?
Yes, it's for
Ray.
1 minute.
Although you don't know that.
For 1 minute.
You'll have to carry it before it.
Baby, let's go!
And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. And I can cast it forward, right? Still,
I think it
yes,
can appear within
60
a certain
feet.
range.
Great. So, and then she's gonna just start.
Have a spiritual weapon, so you get a flame skull.
Okay, cool.
about
So
there.
I'm gonna channel, and you guys see this kind of golden, some golden like shimmering as two intertwining chain threads kind of come and make a circlet of this spinning chain that's gold. Golden and silver, one of each that's spinning. And that is her spiritual weapon. I know, different.
Is there menacingly?
Yeah.
Okay. Menacing. Get that look.
Like shuriken style.
Okay. Eris, that is your go.
Yep,
And
that's my go.
psychically, Ryan says, "Oh, excellent. I feel more secure in this target, and we need to disrupt." And he says this to you two psychically. We need to disrupt the ritual at all costs. It's prime motive here.
Yeah. Oh, I'll disrupt it by killing him. She's super pissed. You guys can read it on her face.
Livid.
There is nobody better than disrupting.
You're currently arrested.
Yeah,
You're a prisoner of your own mind right now. You're up, Doug.
Breakdancing on the floor.
Quick question just about mechanics. So I have cunning action, so I can use a second move action.
Yes.
Can I use my action as a dash so I can move 3 times?
Yeah, you can dash.
Yay.
Yeah, we'll say it gets you there.
Oh yeah.
Holy crap.
Doug sets off like a lightning bolt. Parkours over
You're
Small.
gonna die so fast, man. In this campaign.
Yeah,
Doug,
just-
be careful.
that would be everything you can do to get there, right?
And he is just trying to make eye contact with
Okay.
Deklin.
Get close and you can see he's wearing these kind of like tattered red robes. He's got like this golden mask on to completely hide his face. The mask is clearly painted. It's not valuable or anything like that. His face is a mask, but you're trying to reach him. It sounds like.
Can I do an insight check through his eyes?
I'll let you make an insight check. It's going to be a fairly high DC.
Here we go, and it's yours.
18
Ah.
plus 5. 23. My highest.
Dude, Doug is like the most powerless guy, but he always has the best rolls at the best time.
It's at the right moment.
Yeah, it's at the right moment.
You peer through this mask, and all you can see are the eyes. You see through your way of knowing people. Shift between emotions, back and forth. Fear, terrified. He's elated. He's sinister. Terrified. Deklin is not alone in this body and is not entirely in control, if at all. We gather that. Go.
Get off of me, bad people. I didn't do it, I swear.
Give you a second here. Yeah, they are holding you fast. So we all know it's an illusion. You treat it as real. You are absolutely being arrested by Belladins.
It was her fault. She's the one that came on to me. I swear.
As you say that, one of them just kind of reaches over and just decks you in the stomach. You suffer 4 points of psychic damage. You guys see Rico just like, he's just muttering to himself. He's pleading with himself. And you see him like double over as if he just got punched by nothing. Yeah, that's what's happening. It doesn't even give you a save.
Does it?
Oh no.
You can use an action to make an investigation check. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, here goes nothing.
Oh no. It's a 5.
A 6.
Your worst fears. I don't know if these are your worst fears, but
This is definitely a worst fear of mine. Yeah. To be
are
caught
coming
by the Bell
true.
people.
Rico's not about
I
that.
didn't know she was your daughter. I swear.
I wish I could unring that bell.
Rico. The bell puns. I'm so excited for bell puns.
They're fun.
Rico, that is your turn.
Fog.
At the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action. Of course. He's going to cast Ray of Sickness against you, Small.
All right.
That's definitely going to hit. That's like a 25 to hit. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. That's the wrong dice.
17. Oh, wait, saving throw, you said?
Saving throw.
Then that is a 19.
Okay.
Did
You
we?
suffer 12 points of damage. You are not poisoned. As he kind of reaches at you and just flicks a hand almost contemptuously as this green ray of sickly energy just and you feel your body just kind of overwhelmed with toxins for a minute, but you shrug it off. But you do take that damage. Okay. And that brings us back up to you, Ryan.
Excellent. Okay. Ryan's going to go ahead and take his movement, and I'm going to say that Ryan kind of does like a zigzag across now, and he's going to sneak, or basically like go behind where Small is and go up the wood ramp to where he's now kind of there on the rock where he could duck down.
Okay. You bet.
With the added blast.
Right.
Oh, a 4 and a nat 20.
What?
Yes, best
It's like
double crits right there. Okay. And I'm getting.
Sneak attack.
I get sneak attack.
Doug is there.
Okay. Wow. So that's all the damage. Gosh, I haven't done this in a while. I don't even remember how to do this. So
what's your sneak attack damage? Is it 3d6?
So it's 2d6 right now, and then my psychic blade damage is a d6 plus 4.
So you're gonna roll 5d6 plus 4.
5d6 plus 4.
You got it. You ready? Count them up.
12 and 16. 16 plus 4, 20. 20 damage. 20 damage, 1 psychic blade. Okay, now I'm gonna use the next blade, next psionic blades. 16 plus 8. I mean, we're hitting again. That's 24 to hit, but it's only 1d6 for damage. 3 more from the second blade. So you see Ryan as he gets up to there, and he sees that Doug's there in the spot. So now he can like leverage the attack because he was able to sneak around up the ramp. And you just see Ryan just like very precise hits, and just wrecks him as much as possible.
Yeah, they basically, they're almost like lasers, how straight they fly. And just one over Doug's shoulder, the other under Doug's shoulder. You can see him kind of, and he begins to topple over. The body falls down. Green flame ignites from the body once more. The mask begins to lift off. And out like a snake made of emerald fire, it kind of snakes around you, Doug, and through your legs and up into him. Stepping out.
Yuck.
No.
An abomination of bone fueled by necromantic fire. But Tessa, you can see this clearly, even though, well, you're no longer actually underhold person. Incomplete, aborted, weakened by the lack of the ritual finishing. Not what it should have been.
Okay.
Or dangerous it may be. Brian.
Ryan. Yes.
Okay.
It's Dan speaking because I'm breakdancing on the floor with Bill.
Yeah, you're
You're occupied.
The illusion
Wait,
drops.
it drops, right?
He's in the back singing.
Yeah.
They're gone. They're gone.
Get off of me.
Okay. Tessa, you are up.
Okay. Tessa is going to cast Firebolt at the abomination.
Okay.
Yes.
You should have a +5 for this.
24.
Definitely hit.
7 damage.
7 damage. So you reach out and send out arcane fire and it blasts into it. And looks back at you angrily. Okay. It is now the Bone Lord Revenant's turn.
Oh, Lord Revenant.
Doug, drag that nice and close.
What's up? Daddy.
Doug, first I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Nice work, Bone Daddy.
That's what it is.
16. You feel the tendrils of supernatural fear beginning to creep into your mind. But it's just a bunch of bones. You've seen worse. Okay, it's gonna take 2 attacks against you. What's your AC?
15.
Okay, he's gonna hit you twice.
But as you're hitting him,
What you got?
is this the same creature that we were hitting before that I shot with the gun?
Yes,
Doug,
technically.
you're going to sense and feel these special turtles coming from around you as like you see Small from the back. You see his tattoos light up, and all of them circle around you, protecting you. Your family to Small, and Small loves you, and so he has all of them surrounding you. You have disadvantage.
Okay, So I already rolled twice and they're both hits, so one will hit. I'll roll again with disadvantage. That's gonna be a miss. Yeah. It comes, he kind of like begins lumbering. And these spectral turtles, these memories of Smolwalk Sheldonberg's past, stop one claw from crushing you.
Only
And the
torch.
second claw bursts through some of them to grab at you.
Only torch.
Only torts.
By the way, he also has resistance to the damage dealt.
Whoa, okay. You would suffer 12 points of slashing damage, reduced to 6. As the claw bursts through, the turtle that it burst through is just holding the claw back so it can't sneak in quite as far. That's its turn.
Reminds me of Panache.
Yeah, so you got to hit him every turn or attack him every turn for that to re-up.
Yep, I have to hit him every time.
Yeah.
Kind of
Okay.
reminds me of Panache.
But Smol,
by
you're
its
up.
Okay, so he's gonna hit him again.
Okay. Well, it takes a whole action to reload your musket.
He's gonna run, but he's not gonna get him to him this time.
You won't reach him. You have anything to throw?
He read my mind. If you allow me, he's gonna pick up this block of wood and he's gonna throw it right at him.
I'll allow you. So yeah. So
Don't miss.
this is what's called an improvised weapon strike, which means you're not proficient with this. So it's just a strength check. So you reach down, you grab this.
He's gonna need it.
This block of wood, and you can see this kind of like violet purple fire suffusing your muscles. Help.
Strength, right?
Strength.
12.
You you fling it mightily, and it lands not where you wanted it to. Bum, bum, bum.
That went differently in my head. He's gonna run. One,
Still
two,
farther
three,
than I could
four.
throw it.
He just sprints as far as he can, can't get to him.
Okay. All right, Eris, you're up.
Okay, can spiritual weapon get there?
I'm gonna say yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay, actually. Okay, so I'm going to also move up just a little bit, just enough. I'm gonna peek
Okay.
outside of there.
Yep. Sight.
Or I don't know. She's kind of mad. She's probably out in the open. Let's be honest. She's pissed. Maybe for dramatic flair, she's like slow walking up this wooden path, right? She's pissed. And she's gonna swing with spiritual weapon first, and you guys are gonna see it kind of like spin really fast, almost shuriken style, and kind of whack him. 14 plus 7. Okay. Math, I suck at math.
As soon as the dice come out, I feel like math, simple addition, just like goes.
Yeah, seriously,
Every
quick
time.
math.
I'm like,
12.
12
damage.
points of damage.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it begins kind of buzzsawing into the back of him. It kind of looks and you see just, it's hard because it's a skeleton, it's a skull, it's inanimate as far as facial features go, but you can just feel the rage and the contempt.
Yeah, and he's undead, right? I can tell. Okay.
Great.
As he looks at me, as he looks at Eris, she's gonna be like, "That's right, you bastard," and she's gonna look at him and snap her fingers. And as she does, you see 3 sparks behind her head ignite, and then they start turning in on themselves, pressurizing almost. And as they build and build, she just nods her head a little bit at him, and you see these 3 beams of energy explode forward at him, trailing heat waves behind her, behind them as they go to strike. And she's casting
Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray.
Okay. 3 attack rolls.
let's YOLO 2 and second level this.
Cast it.
Yeah.
Go.
Actually, I don't think you can upcast. Never mind. I don't have that much yet. Dang it, that one will miss.
Okay.
Got it!
Yes.
Okay.
And
That's
16
pretty good.
plus 7, so 2 hits,
Two
right?
hits.
Okay,
Nice.
so for the first one, so 12.
Damage.
And then 6, 10. 10 damage.
Nice.
She's pissed.
Okay. Doug.
Okay. Is Deklin dead?
Not yet, probably.
You look.
Like, can I see him breathing?
Bleeding out.
Deklin is not. He's dying, but he's not dead. He's breathing.
Doug is going to drop to his knees, rip the mask off, dig into his pack, and pull out a sourdough loaf. And he's gonna stick it in Declan's mouth.
Okay.
And say,
Of course.
Deklin, I see you. The pain, the darkness that you're fighting. You're holding its head underwater, but it keeps resurfacing. I understand. But this time you've been manipulated by someone that doesn't care about you. Time for you to choose to live in the light. Live for those that love you. Find the things that bring you joy. Make the right choice.
Make a persuasion check.
13.
13.
That was beautiful.
Make a medicine check for me as well.
That baker slipped some stuff in this? Okay. 18.
With the clutch roll.
Every time.
So, when you asked if he was alive, I decided I'll roll a single death save to determine whether or not he's alive. I rolled a natural 20.
Oh.
So that's why I decided he was alive. And I'll let that help this be a success. So you can kind of see us. That baker needs to try my recipes again.
No one wants your ashes.
I can do this! And he kind of like reels back, and you can kind of see him. And I'm gonna make an Arcana check to see if his spell works at all. He's not a good wizard, guys. All right, he passed the base limit. You can see as he kind of like extends his hand out from the ground. These three kind of like white beads or darts of force. He casts magic missile on the guy.
Ooh.
Doing 6 damage.
More than Doug could have done.
Or Rico.
Little squishy wizard
Never
here.
out of turn, have you?
Nope.
Wow.
It all counts. Good job, Doug. Rico. You are in this fight, finally.
Finally. Very, very back of the room. So Rico's gonna kind of shake himself off. He's been messing with the bell people, and you can visibly see that Rico is extremely embarrassed and pissed at the same time. And you just see him kind of stiffen up and just kind of get in a dance move and let's dance. And then you're gonna see him just run up to right behind Ryan over here.
I'm gonna say you probably can't quite get there. You can get a little bit past.
Tessa.
Let me get around the corner this way a little bit more so I have a good.
That's good.
vantage
Right there is
point.
probably You've got a line of sight.
All right. And let's go ahead and do. He is going to use telekinesis and try to push him away from Doug off the ledge.
Okay. He needs to make a strength save, I think.
Needs to make a strength save, and it's going to be saying that DC 8 plus my proficiency bonus plus the ability modifier.
Is your spell save, which I think is a 14.
Yeah. And it's a charisma.
So you kind of reach out with your newfound telekinetic powers, your ability to kind of mold the world to your will. And you can kind of feel it as he's kind of like looking at Doug and he shrugs it off and he looks back at you. Your soul is vibrant. I'll eat you first.
Come and get me, bitch.
Rico, you've got that was a bonus action.
That's a bonus action.
It's your action.
He's gonna try to charm him. And he's gonna say, if you want to dance, let's dance together. We can be friends. Come closer to me, eh? And then you just see a little twinkle of just purple, just pa, 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 right next to him.
This is a charisma or a wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
Smolder.
It's cocked. Okay, he's got advantage. It's a natural 18.
At least he taunted him and did absolutely nothing.
Okay.
Got his attention.
You were there. You were in the fight this time. That's what matters for Rico.
That's what matters.
Yep.
Also, can I do Bardic Inspiration to somebody?
You already used the bonus action.
That's right. Okay.
Ryan's gonna, now that Doug's in range and other people are there, Ryan's gonna come kind of out of his cover and he's gonna move around this way, the rocks.
Where?
Yeah. So.
How far? 30 feet?
Yep. Full
1,
moon.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Great.
Do you jump over or probably climb over?
No,
that?
he parkours it like hard. Yeah.
Parkours?
Just, you know,
And you lie down
one
there?
hand,
over.
one hand down on the plank as he kicks his legs around. I mean, plenty of dexterous moves this guy has got because years on the seas. Jumping around, scaling boats. He's got this.
Casino Royale's it.
Yep. Oof. Yeah, that was a beautiful visual.
Great. Yeah. Great.
So he's gonna go ahead and he's gonna take 2 more of his spectral blades that again resemble like the 3-edged blade of the Furba. And as Ryan is doing this more and more, you see he's had to use like his body to physically do it. Now he's recognizing it that he can do it more with his mind and less with like actual acting as if he's throwing the blade. So at this point, he just kind of lurches over the thing and he just kind of like lunges a little bit.
Okay.
Nice.
Again! Another nat 20. Let's go. All right. Let's do 5d6 plus 4. Okay.
Wow.
4.
Freak,
8.
man. You're...
Fire.
11.
Jeez.
15. 17 plus 4, 21 damage from one of my blades. Okay. And then the second blade is,
It was on the first blade too. Both
oh my
times.
gosh, a 19.
You beast.
I know, gosh. Okay, and just 1d6 on this one. Just 2. 2 more psychic damage.
2 more psychic damage.
Ryan is not cool with people being treated like especially kind of what happened with Eris. Like he's kind of triggered by it. He's not cool with that. Like messing psychologically with people and doing things that are like repressed grief and things like that. Yeah, Ryan has a lot of buried elements to go along with it.
Okay.
Ryan is
Who says
increasing
it's
the ACE score
repressed?
from this
What?
this fledgling.
Repressed. No, I'm just kidding. It's obviously repressed.
So as he does this, Ryan is just in his mind. So you guys hear it in your minds, but also vocally, Ryan says it aloud for everyone. Die, you fiend!
All right. You can kind of hear like a psychic scream as it backfires as well into you. That hurt it. He's struggling. Still has fight, but He's losing this fight so far. He's getting desperate.
To be continued. Join us on the next episode.